this species of variformin's been extinct since the Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing isn't on this thing. What?
My dear Dr. Sattler, welcome to Jurassic Park.
But what are lichen? Lichen are actually not a singular organism, but one of the most unique examples of symbiosis in the plant community, a symbiotic partnership of a fungus and an algae or cyanobacteria. Lichen gain the majority of its functional characteristics from the fungus. The fungal part of the lichen relies on the algal partner, however, to perform photosynthesis and provide the lichen with nourishment. Moreover, in a recent revolution that shook the foundation of the scientific community, researchers found that lichen can also have multiple algal partners. 2 or 3 or even 4 algal partners could be found on a single lichen species. Lichen are also very hardy and are considered pioneer species. They are often the first species to speciate an area after some sort of ecological disaster. This is because lichen can withstand extreme environmental conditions better than many other plant species. This hardiness becomes significant when examining lichen in the context of urbanization. As humans have taken over the wilderness, a variety of ecological changes have accumulated, leading to the global phenomenon known as climate change. Lichen are a good biometric for 2 specific changes of urbanization, the urban heat effect and increased air pollution. The urban heat effect is the increase in temperature observed as urbanization levels increase. And increased air pollution means higher levels of nitrogen and other trace elements are found in the environment. Because lichen can withstand environmental changes, it can withstand higher levels of toxic nitrogen and elevated temperatures, and therefore serves as a good metric of urbanization.
In our research, we examined 3 main questions. First, how do temperature and proximity to a heavily trafficked road affect lichen nitrogen levels? Second, how do temperature and proximity to this road affect lichen photosynthetic capacity? And third, what confounding factors impact lichen nitrogen levels?
How'd you do this? I'll show you.
We chose Evernia punastri as our lichen sample because it is particularly sensitive to air pollutants like nitrogen. We also selected Page Mill Road, a heavily trafficked road near Stanford campus, as the road from which to measure the distance of our study sites using Google Maps. Using linear regression, we found that lichen nitrogen content decreases as distance to Page Mill Road increases. We also found that higher temperatures significantly correlated with higher lichen nitrogen content. This corresponds with our expectations regarding the urban heat island effect. Highly urbanized areas, which have higher levels of air pollution, also tend to have higher temperatures.
Say again.
Our results regarding photosynthetic capacity were less fruitful. We found that distance from Page Mill Road did not affect the photosynthetic capacity of lichens. Also, we only found a borderline significant positive correlation between temperature and photosynthetic capacity. When examining confounding variables, we only found that age and precipitation had significant effects on tissue nitrogen levels.
Overall, we found a significant relationship regarding tissue nitrogen levels, which was exciting. These results support a general trend observed in the ecological community that urbanization is nefariously impacting the ecological community. Let the elevated levels of tissue nitrogen observed in Evernia serve as a warning. increased human pollution does have an impact and can very clearly be observed again and again, directly impacting the biochemical makeup of living organisms.